At times, our passions can become the cause of our demise, and nowhere is this more heartbreakingly clear than in the tragic story of Alexis Martinez, a celebrated Loro Parque Orca trainer whose death shocked the country. His Orca Ocean show brought millions to the park and was one of the most successful shows in Loro Parque's history. But everything changed on December 24, 2009, when Alexis was killed by an orca during what should have been a normal training session. Alexis grew up by the Atlantic Ocean and formed a deep bond with marine life from a young age. Becoming an orca trainer was his dream, and at Loro Parque, he adored the orcas he worked with. His dedication earned respect, and he built powerful bonds with the animals, especially a young male orca named Keto. But despite his affection for them, he began sensing something was wrong. He told his girlfriend that Keto had been behaving erratically for days. As Christmas approached, Alexis was training Keto for a special show. Keto was unusually disturbed, not following commands. And when Alexis tried a trick where he stood on Keto's snout, the orca pushed him off twice. Alexis withheld the reward to show the trick had failed, but this only frustrated Keto further. When Alexis attempted another move, diving into the pool with Keto and resurfacing together, the orca plunged too deep. Alexis aborted the stunt, and when they surfaced, Keto positioned himself between Alexis and the stage. Trainers sensed danger. Brian, a co-worker, said Keto didn't seem under control. They advised Alexis to swim slowly to another pool while guiding Keto with a hand signal. But when Keto saw Alexis moving away, the 3-ton orca charged straight at him, ignoring everyone else. Keto rammed Alexis and held him underwater for several minutes. Trainers slapped the water and banged buckets in desperation. Eventually, Keto let go, leaving Alexis's body at the bottom of the pool before resurfacing and pushing him up again. Staff managed to separate the orca and retrieve Alexis, but he had already suffered catastrophic injuries. The autopsy showed that Keto struck him with such force that his chest collapsed. Though drowning was the final cause of death, Alexis had severe internal damage, broken ribs, a crushed sternum, lacerated organs, and tooth punctures. Loro Parque initially called it an accident, but the injuries proved otherwise. It later came out that Alexis had privately written about his worries. Keto had been acting controlling and aggressive toward the other orcas, ramming one until he bled and biting another's dorsal fin. Alexis had told his girlfriend he was exhausted, stressed, and feared something could go wrong at any time. Only 2 months later, trainer Brancheau, who had also worked at Loro Parque, was killed in a similar incident. This forced SeaWorld to ban trainers from entering the water with orcas, and in 2016, after public pressure and the impact of the documentary Blackfish, they stopped breeding captive orcas altogether. Alexis's story reminds us that orcas are not domesticated animals or entertainers. They are wild, powerful beings who deserve freedom, not confinement. See you next time.